Tonight I'm talking about a subject that is really rife amongst children and many adults. That is eczema. What is eczema? Eczema, it's called atopic eczema, is sometimes also called atopic dermatitis. Okay, and this is very prevalent among young children. And what does it look like? The skin becomes red, dry, itchy, and sore and inflamed, very inflamed. So cracked as well. What is it that's causing it? It's an increased immune, it's like your body's immune kicking up to the allergens that's coming in contact with. So there's triggers to this. So it's the body's own immune system that's doing stuff to make this, to fight against any allergens. Okay, and it's really important now because hay fever season is approaching. If you've not got it already, I have got it, and that's also in this group that eczema belongs to. So eczema, interestingly enough, means it's the Greek word to boil, and this truly describes what's happening to the skin. That it becomes this red, itchy. It can even go into weeping, bleeding, in fact, crusting, scaling. Not good at all. For some people, it's really for children. It's it's a horrible skin condition for them to have. So what parts of the body are affected? I get infected with eczema in the forearms. So in the forearms, I'm prone to, and just right now because of hay fever, I'm feeling as if I'm getting my eczema back here. It can also be on the scalp. In babies when they're teething, can be prone to eczema. You can get it on the backs or front of your knees, on your face, on your neck. So what triggers this? Okay, triggers such as soaps, detergents, stress and the weather. So for me just now, it's definitely the weather. It's affecting the tree pollens, causing the hay fever. That's aggravating the allergic response in my body. So the allergens are bringing it out with the eczema in the crook of my arm. Stress causes eczema. Okay, so think yoga like. You need to get this mindfulness what to do when you're having an attack. Also eczema, you can have periods when it's really bad, and you'll have a flare up with these triggers, and then it will go away. Now it's funny because it does go away. 60% of children by their teens, their eczema has gone. And that has happened to one of my sons who was prone to it when he was a kid. He also had bad asthma and then reached teens and no more eczema, which was great. So, but however, you have to know that if you had it as a child, you're going to be prone to this dry skin issue for the rest of your life, and you need to remember that. So triggers such as soaps, detergents, stress and the weather. Soaps is a good one for me to really push out there. I've mentioned this before about your skin and how you have this lovely protective barrier, the acid mantle, which is your own mix of sebum coming up and minerals that are keeping your skin protected against infection. So if you use a soap or a shower gel, or if you had a bubble bath and you went in and you come out and you're starting to feel itchy, that has got too much SLS in it, sodium lauryl sulfate, this drying effect to the skin, and that is what you have done. And you've got to watch this. You cannot dry your skin out if you're prone to eczema. So you cannot strip this amazing protective barrier that your skin's putting out to help you. You do not use anything that's going to strip this. This is really bad, especially if you're in jobs like hairdressing, where you're washing clients' hair, or you're applying chemicals. You'll often hear that. Hairstylists are prone to dermatitis, which is really the eczema, and they get this when they're not wearing protective gloves. Also, all you house people out there that are cleaning like me, make sure you put on your gloves. Okay, now rubber gloves, make sure it's even vinyl gloves that have not got talc in them, because I found that once I used vinyl gloves with talc inside and it broke my hands out in eczema. So make sure you're wearing talc free vinyl gloves or rubber gloves that don't aggravate your skin when you're cleaning. Chefs that have got to constantly wash their hands, that type of person that's always in water, really apply moisturizer to your hands. you know, as often as possible during the day. You've really got to keep that skin's protective barrier really topped up. So is eczema contagious? No, it's not. It's not contagious. You can't catch it off of someone. And what are the symptoms of it? Again, the most important thing to know is this skin is going to become itchy, and this itch is the thing that is annoying for you. It can keep you awake at night. So it really, I've got to really say, just be aware if you get that itch, you really have to put moisturiser on it right away to stop you from scratching. No scratching. So what causes it to flare up? I've talked about the stress, when you're stressed, the weather, you know, dust, house dust. You know, if you've got if you suddenly bring in, I'm just saying, a cat that you could be allergic to, really be aware of what your allergens are. Now, atopic, the word atopic comes from this group of conditions that contain the eczema, hay fever, asthma, and food allergies. That group is the atopic group, meaning that you are prone to allergies, right? I'm one of them. I'm prone to all of these things. So what you have to know is if you have eczema as a child, you will probably get asthma or a food allergy. That's very common in children. And you know, you have to get to know what your triggers are. So can it be cured? Can eczema be cured? No, it can't. You just have to control it and be aware of those triggers. Remember, 60% of children will improve by their teens. What can we do? Moisturise constantly after showering, after having a bath. Put moisturiser on right away after you've dried. Put the moisturiser on. Moisturise your hands or the areas that are flaring up, whatever that is. Moisturise them several times a day. And don't scratch. That's going to make it worse. Don't wear wool next to the skin if you're one of these people like me. You can't wear wool. Think of cotton. Keep yourself cool. You don't want to become that red, hot, itchy skin, so keep yourself cool. And that's about it. So one of the things I wanted to show you was the gel hand cream. Okay, I use this morning and night and during the day. I've got a tube of this on my desk. This is really great for putting on and keeping your skin moisturised. So Plump and Protect hand cream. Another thing I'm going to show you is the Essential Moisture, and I'm showing you these because I want you to have an idea what you to look for in ingredients. But this is great, an oil moisturiser that you can put on, gel Essential Moisture. And this type of idea of putting lipids back on top of your skin to protect the skin from drying up. Okay, so I hope that's been informative. If you've got any questions, always remember you can put them in the comments below and I will answer them. Or you can email me at joan@jlformulations.com. Remember, if you're not listening to this live, you can still post a question below. And really, big hug to everyone that's going through eczema. Big hug, and be sympathetic to them. Have a great week, everyone. Lovely to see you all. Take care. Bye.